digits in the second half, you become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is hard. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. And even 50 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll send Worthy in motion. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal. To throw is Mahomes. They'll look to set up the screen here. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop of a loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
That's just a brutal miss, especially on third down. If he delivers a good ball, Mike, that's a completion, first down, and this drive is alive. And I think he just tried to be a little too perfect, and he overshoots his target, and he's not there in time to reel it in. Really impressive way to close out this first half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break, so they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession in the second half.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
First and 10 for Mahomes. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
I just want to run. I just want to...
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
At the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Second down throw for Jameis. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. Here's Jameis. And that is incomplete.
Here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And long. They'll send Worthy in motion. On 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
every so often, like, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
This one, fielded, out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Winston. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors.
A 9-yard pickup in 2nd and inches at their 48-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the gun, Winston. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
And that'll move the sticks. That's a 1st down to the 45-yard line.
Nice job there on 3rd and inches. And you know, Mike, that defense, they are packing it in. They're trying to get as many bodies up at the line of scrimmage. So you get past that first wave, look out. They did a nice job bringing him down, or else that looked like he was going to take it all the way.
On 1st and 10, here's Winston. Now a short one, caught by the tight end, Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Ready? Up the middle, it's Henderson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
At the 30-yard line.
Winston to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Winston. This is intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to take the top.
It's not often like that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he will get into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs go up by 7. It is now 17-10. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he gave one man the slip. And going to take this one forward. Picking up the 3.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Big play coming up. This is third down. To throw, Winston. No limits go. He is taken down. That's the All-Pro 3 years running, Chris Jones. He's pinned to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Third and long for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. Now the return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. first down. It's Winston. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? We're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, it's Mahomes. Got a man. That's Rasheed Rice. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
On the give, it's Smith. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This swing went out wide to Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. And the Chiefs have a first down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Here's Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
On second down, Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Throwing is Mahomes. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, second and goal. They'll drop to throw. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And now, third and goal coming up. Throwing now, Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Here's 1st and 10. Now Winston. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And the Chiefs are right back in this one.
Like, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. 3rd down coming up.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down. So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Chiefs 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. They'll send Worthy in motion. On the handoff, it's Smith. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Slow up that play behind the line. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He's got it! And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Now Butker to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Winston. He's going to try it here again. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He's trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Ready, stop. 2nd down throw for Jameis. I-head defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down. Ready? They'll run here. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Winston. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.